hot chicken.
What time did y'all get back here?
3 a.m.
3.
Yeah, where'd y'all stop on Saturday?
Yeah, did y'all get food?
We stopped at a gas station.
Dude, did you get more
Malachi
beer?
got 3 meat sticks.
I ate a thing of Pringles.
That was
And then I woke up the next morning to take the trash out, and Will's Pringles are in the middle of the patio. What were you doing out there? Where'd you sleep? On the couch?
Yeah, I grabbed the couch right here.
That's crazy.
Dude.
Chase was like seeing demons.
Oh, I was dude. I'm sitting there like just about to doze off. Like, we're listening to Shane Gillis on the way back, just trying to make me like feel something, so I'm not falling asleep.
Yeah.
But we're filming episode 10, double digits.
Holy barnacles!
Matt is in the penalty
recording?
box for 5 minutes.
Just for being an LSU fan.
You can't say a fucking word for 5 minutes, and yes, I dropped an F-bomb.
Hey, with those interviews, there's a lot of them.
So I'm Chase Roberts. This is Matt Linden,
I'm Will Campbell.
Jackson Stone.
and we got our first guest on the pod, Drewski Holloway. Welcome,
Yes,
welcome,
sir.
welcome.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm going to start this off by real quick saying a shout out to our boy Jordan Sanders. Kind of got cracked.
He got cracked. What do you mean, shout out?
No, he's still alive, and
He's just a little ad dude.
he's a little concussed, but we still love him.
That's what not using
He
that.
became a son.
Hey,
I could talk.
you can't talk. You're crap.
This penalty box stuff's crazy.
Also, shout out to Smoke Harris. He got Special Teams Player of the Week for Conference USA.
Heck yeah.
Little round of applause. And I'm gonna say this. Let's shout out the Ole Miss Rebels.
Oh yeah.
Go. Yeah.
Great game.
Great game.
Yeah, this is not going to work.
So I just wanna. I don't even know where to go from this. I had so much to say, but now I don't even have words to talk anymore. 118th defense ranked.
17th.
17th. Oh, I was one off.
Don't
Ranked.
get it twisted.
Some are saying that, Mr. Dart should be a Heisman finalist now. Some are not saying that. Some are saying
I
it.
don't think.
I wouldn't even say some. I would say one is saying that. Only one
couple.
person saying that.
Couple. But I just,
Man, there's a
I want to bring this up to the SEC bias, because you're
How
the
is
only
LSU still ranked?
the only 2-loss team in the top 25, and
I mean, it was a good game. Good game.
I mean, whoever bought those things got their money's worth.
I mean, Lane Kiffin coached a great game.
what about old Coach Kelly?
He coached a great game
Who
too.
played a good
It's
game?
just the defensive coordinator, Matt House, needs to start going on Indeed. Because if I was the AD, he'd be getting fired.
That's crazy.
I mean, just imagine if like LSU had like the 80th ranked defense. They'd probably be undefeated. I mean,
80th.
80th. I dead serious think so. Their defense is so trash, and they have the great players.
I love how he's saying their defense is so trash now, not our defense is so trash.
I wasn't on the field. My butt was in Hamilton County Jail chilling with the inmates.
Explain why you were in jail, please.
I worked there.
Thank you.
It's the defense is, they have good players on the defense. I just don't know what's wrong. I couldn't tell you
I'll
what's
tell you
wrong.
one thing that's wrong. Your quarterback needs to stop running.
Yeah.
No, he's good.
He's got a
fine.
death sentence out for his name.
He's good. I like that he gets back up though. He's a champ.
I don't know how he
That
got
one
back
hit
up,
of the
but
ful.
He got lit up.
It is what it is.
He
but,
got lit that.
I mean, he played a good game. Besides that,
It was an entertaining game.
He's-
We watched the last couple minutes. Watching in Neyland. I'm out here like holding the phone.
Yeah, while we were sitting, we had Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I had Wi-Fi too.
Oh,
Dude. It was
really?
great.
no, didn't have Wi-Fi. When if you looked up in the clouds, you see a wheelie up there.
Will was actually watching the game in a helicopter.
Where was Blake at? Him and Heath were like a little farther down.
So how did Blake and Heath get tickets? I thought you and Blake were supposed to go in on tickets.
It's called Got Hoed.
So him and Heath bought the Brady tickets, and I was like, "I'll bite the bullet," and I got after it.
I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna piss you off.
There was tickets, weren't there?
Malachi's family has 4 season tickets.
No, their family didn't go,
But
did
somebody was supposed to go, but they didn't.
they? That's nuts.
So next time Malachi asks you to do something, you might want to think about that.
Dang,
That's
that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, I feel bad for you.
Well,
That's
we
tragic.
have.
What are we gonna talk about?
Hey, but it was
Well,
it was cool. I met some cool people up there. I was in the middle of a bachelor party. There was 4 on this side of me, 4 on that side.
You're just right smack in the middle.
dab in the middle of all.
Yeah,
of
they were
them.
from Ohio. They all went to Ohio State. They said
Ohio.
all he wanted in life was to see an SEC football game.
He got one.
He got a hell of a
He got
football
a hell of
game.
a football game. Speaking of that,
I haven't even got to watch the Tennessee South Carolina.
you're in for a boat race.
I mean, you
It was
might
some
want to
good
watch
football.
this better game than like what you were
Yeah,
watching.
I don't-
exactly.
Unfortunately, so
I don't know about that.
Spencer Rattler saying that was our Super Bowl.
Yeah, my butt.
He did?
Yeah, it's just not our
He,
fault.
he
You
did
suck
say
ass.
he was like, yeah, I guess it was their Super Bowl.
I mean, I haven't kept up with sports because of my coma. I've been heavily induced.
At least the Chargers won, right?
They did. I thought they were going to lose too.
They played the Raiders. So.
Oh, well, that's a free win. Good for them.
Well,
The Padres didn't do anything, so. Yeah.
Hey, the Cubs. I
You know,
feel-
I'm honestly
sick of
looking.
hearing the Cubs
You
are
know what
hot.
I did watch today? I watched
Sick
the
of
Cubs are
LSU. They had a baseball practice today, like a little inter squad. Watch
You can look
that.
forward to that season.
Yeah, I can, because the basketball season. Ooh.
um,
Probably more allegations are coming from that, but
we got it.
it's what it is.
Drew, I want to talk about this real quick. This was Drew's first Neyland experience.
Yes, it was.
I want you to give your full take on how it was and what you thought.
Y'all ever get like amped up like for Christmas Day as a little kid? Mom and Dad are wrapping the presents. They're underneath the Christmas tree, and you're just like looking all ready to open up them gifts. It's Christmas Day. You get all excited,
Uh-huh.
and then you finally open up them gifts, and you see it's your favorite gift of the year. That's what Neyland was on Saturday. Amped up.
That just got me chilled.
Last year
Golly
to
gracious.
go to the game.
I actually
Chase
have
and I
chills
were
right now.
Chase and I were gonna go to the Alabama game. I couldn't unfortunately go last year. I was so disappointed I couldn't go.
Yeah,
But we were hyping it up this year to go to a game.
I told
this
him. I
year.
told him the game we needed to go to was the
South Carolina game. Revenge tour. Revenge
Uh-huh.
tour is
I
what it
told him.
was. We had it out for
They're
him.
12-0 in home games right now.
Bama?
No, Tennessee.
Oh, Vols? Yeah, I was about
That's
to say.
Bama lose this
Yeah,
year.
that's what confused me. But
Yeah,
yeah,
it was like Christmas
That's
Day.
the most home games
So
they've won
exciting.
since, was it like the 99 to like something.
How about Hendon being at the game?
Dude, Hendon?
Hemden?
Peerless Price is out there. Philip Fulmer was out there. I mean, it was just a reunion. It was great. It was great. Yeah, that was.
Saw them fighter jets go over. I could feel the heat coming off of them.
You probably could have touched him, right?
I was up there grabbing some flames. Bro.
The
His ears probably got blown out.
The
How
Blue
close
Angels
it
came by
was.
like.
I got a video. You can see the flames coming off of it.
I was wondering what that noise was. that I
Like,
looked
when I
up
mean
and it
you
was
were
a
at the
fighter
top.
jet.
I mean, were you like?
He was by the Vols sign.
Like,
the
could
top of
you?
the stadium.
You know how like when you're at the top of
You know where
the top of-
G10's at?
The parking lot? Yeah, behind
Yeah.
the Vols.
Look up.
like so my thing is like, you know, there's usually like a concrete wall so people don't fall off the edge of the stadium. Could you put your back on that? Could you touch that?
A couple
concrete?
more beers and he was playing GTA. He was going to jump off and try to deploy his parachute.
Yeah. What other games?
I mean, dang.
I mean, nothing's gonna work here. So
That's crazy.
I mean, that's wow. Oh, wow. Oh, so you're in the lower bowl?
No, I just walked down there.
Oh, okay.
Took him
I was like, then you
30
didn't
took
have
him
two
2-3
bad
business
seats up
days
all the
to
way at
get
the
down
top of
there.
the lower bowl.
He was wishing he was down there with the common.
Did you
folk.
feel? I have a question. I've sat up there one time for free tickets and I felt poor.
No, dude. Wealthy people were sitting right there.
Oh, dude, you could actually touch it, dude.
oh my god, you probably got blown over.
Yeah, I
I'm
didn't.
gonna put that video like right here. We'll throw it up. See where Will is.
I didn't get to
We
watch.
could read the
Tennessee
serial
game.
number on the back of the jet.
I was about to
Um,
hop on a little tally hook.
We're going solely off me this episode.
Yeah.
Just me looking at the screen.
Okay.
What
He's
other-
the new Jamie of the podcast.
Jamie.
You don't watch Joe Rogan?
I don't
He's
watch.
like, Jamie,
like-
can you pull that up? That's just like.
Oh,
give
I
it a
don't.
guy.
I don't.
I love the
watch
cartoon
I
versions.
don't
Hey,
type
James.
fast enough for that shit.
Hey Jamie, could you pull up government documents from the Bush time? Like he's.
Oh, we're getting political now.
No, I'm
Matt,
just
big
saying that.
week, big week with the pick'ems.
Did I do good?
You took a stride.
Downwards?
You are now in second place.
How did? For real?
You went 8-2.
Guess who
Wow.
lost? Tell me when
I can tell you one
Chase went
loss.
4-6.
Dang.
I went 6-4.
Just like my bets
Will
this
went
weekend.
6-4.
I'm in third now.
So you went down to 4?
It was bad. It was a bad week for me.
How?
I picked. Well, because I wanted to go all
I mean, there's only one way up.
He lost the Utes one.
That was tough. That was tough. They got waxed.
We
Gotta
all
get the
lost
worst.
LSU.
Oh, I didn't have that. Didn't have
Cam
Cam
Rising
Rising.
instead of
Yeah,
play,
they need
yeah.
Cam Rising.
My heart wanted to pick Ole Miss, but my mind told me not to. I'm making my
Duke
excuses.
barely Barely lost.
If Riley Leonard didn't get hurt, they win that game.
Rest in peace to Riley Leonard's Achilles or something. Whatever it
Ankle.
was.
It's just fracture.
Man, I was
Fractured
the only
or
one to pick
sprained
the
ankle.
Mormons.
Something like that.
Rip to Brew McCoy, dude. In all seriousness, that was a gruesome injury.
Oh, what?
You
You
know that?
didn't know that?
Bro, I didn't watch the game.
Dude, his
I'm
foot-
telling you, once the time went 0 in Ole Miss, I cut it all off. I turned my computer off at work. I said, I'm done. I got so bad, I started talking to drunk people. It's a drunk take. I was like, man, how you doing? I was just finding stuff to do. I
That's crazy.
didn't look at no scores. Didn't even look I didn't even watch a single set of football yesterday. I just been in this.
He's down bad.
So you're like us after the South Carolina game, I guess. Is that what you're telling me?
No. Because, I'm not really too worried about this year. Just in the
This
fact
year's done. I mean,
it's-
you don't have
it's-
one quality win now.
it's.
Arkansas sucks.
They
That's
still got to play Bama.
I'm not worried. I don't think we're gonna win a
Who-
national championship, but
you're not winning that West either.
I don't. Who knows?
Who knows? We know you're not winning the West now.
Who knows? I mean, they had 2 losses last year and they turned it around. So
These are also at the beginning of the season.
these are losses at the beginning of the season.
Depressing ones.
We're kind of getting into the middle of the season now.
It's only what the 3-2.
It's week 5.
We're 3-2.
Week 6 coming up.
We were 3-2. The first 5 weeks we had 2 losses: Tennessee and Florida State. We were 3-2 when we started there. History could repeat itself. We know that.
Yeah, we'll see. We might help you out. Bama beat Bama once.
I don't know. I don't think y'all will.
I'm so confident in this team now.
Their defense is really, really, really good.
I don't care, dude. This was the eye-opening game for me that realizes Tennessee might... Their run game is so freaking strong, dude. I don't know what it is. The linemen played out of their minds.
We got the Skinner back.
Yeah, Coop's back.
There was this dude
That
sitting
helped.
behind us that was calling plays. Like he was like, third man. And I was like, I don't think Joe Milk can hear you. He's like, throw the ball deep. They're open. Throw it deep.
He's gonna call him up on the shell phone.
He's like, squirrel, run a go route. And I'm like, the guy's 20 yards away from him. By the time he gets to him, the play's gonna be over.
Yeah. But no, it was a fun week of college football. I'll say that was a great week. It was just exciting. Not for that reason.
I mean, I'm not.
But
Listen, y'all.
a lot of exciting
y'all are
games,
You're
dude.
shooting daggers into me. It's a 6-point game. One play went different for LSU. We don't have this conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like if LSU stops in one play,
But I mean, I guess we'll never know. Yeah, it just didn't happen.
We'll never know. Hey,
I guess we never know.
we'll never know. Hey.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
What games besides Tennessee and LSU? I think the Duke Notre Dame game was good.
Hey,
Oregon State and Utah.
Oregon State Utah. I mean that
Yeah, it
was
was a good
I was-
Friday night.
You're
Cat.
forgetting
That
about
was
Dion
nice.
and Caleb Williams.
They almost came
I
back
don't
and
really
beat
care
them,
about
dude.
that bum ass school.
What's up?
I've lost my faith in prime time.
hey, how did
Dion?
how'd the
I'm
Mocs
sick.
look? I saw
No.
a sweet play
I'm
on
sick
the.
of it.
Mox dubbed. Mox
I saw a sweet play on the Instagram.
Yeah,
The dude jumping the dude.
I didn't see
He was
that.
standing completely up, and he goes to tackle him like chest height, and the dude jumps and clears him.
Was it Jay Gibson, the tight end?
No, it was a running back.
Oh, I was about to say shout out Gibby. But no, it was awesome. It was awesome. This week though, we got a couple big games. We got the big Texas-Oklahoma rivalry. You know,
First time they're both undefeated for a while.
it's gonna be that
Yeah.
place is gonna be bumping.
Texas is gonna win.
I want them to.
I don't know. Oklahoma
That's
scored
absolutely.
50 or more points every game this year. They are good offensively.
Yeah, Texas is gonna win. I trust Sarkisian. He got it. He got it. In the
He
bag.
got it. He got it. In the
Yeah, he
bag?
got it in the bag. He has the bag.
I was just so happy to see Florida losing.
I was about to say, what about Kentucky, Florida? That's another big
I
one.
watched that game. Did I pick Kentucky?
Shout, yeah, Jackson was the only one that picked Florida.
Go Cats, right? Go Cats.
Big Catter Day for them boys and girls up in Lexington. But that's another big game this weekend, Kentucky and Georgia. That's looking like a more
Texas
interesting
A&M,
game.
Alabama at Texas A&M.
That's another
It's another one, yeah.
big slate for the SEC.
12th man for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
We can
Who does
only hope.
LSU play?
Grambling again.
I
Pick
hope.
me up game.
I hope. I don't think it is. I think they play some. They play SEC. Is it Auburn?
Oh,
I bet it's Auburn.
that might
I
be.
think it's Auburn.
That might be.
I
rough.
bet it is
It's
Auburn.
Missouri.
Oh,
That's
that's
not
even
a
worse.
cakewalk either.
I'm fine.
Missouri.
At Mizzou.
I think it's at
Yeah, it's
LSU.
at Mizzou, I think.
I
That's
think it's at LSU. I think.
No, it's at Mizzou. It's in. Are they in Branson?
Columbia
Columbia? Same thing. They're close
or
enough.
Columbus or something. Columbia.
It's
That's not a cakewalk, though.
I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying.
Will kept saying,
It
I bet
is.
Columbia's a horrible place to live.
You talking about South Carolina?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, you tell him.
Dude, it was. Well, we're done talking about Tennessee and South Carolina because we're not gonna. We had our fun. We don't have to talk about it more. You know. I know Matt doesn't want to hear us talk about it.
Oh, we had 4 hours of fun. Like, that stadium was
No,
loud.
it's at Mizzou.
That stadium.
That's what I was saying.
Stadium was loud,
I'm saying it's at Mizzou.
but
You know, you just gotta wait till Saturday. That's all I can say. I mean, there's nothing to talk about.
What would be insane if Ole Miss turns around and loses to Arkansas?
They probably will. I guarantee it. They probably will. Because Arkansas could probably get contained. Like I said it in the last pod. All they had to do is keep Jackson Dart in the pocket. And guess what they didn't do? They didn't keep him in the pocket. They let him run, make plays with his feet, extend plays.
Because he can't throw worth a dang.
We made him look like Spencer Rattler last year against Tennessee. That's what we did. We made him look so good. He looked like a damn near Superman out there.
he said it was the most fun game he's ever played too.
Ugh.
He was just having fun playing.
My thing is, it's such a waste
He
of
was
They hit him with the
talent.
ski afterwards too. They were hitting the sexy red.
It's so sad to see such a good offense.
Just be downplayed by the bad defense.
Just but they have defensive players that can play. I just don't know what's wrong. The secondary is atrocious, so bad, so. Not having Greg Brooks. It's not just. I'm not saying one player makes a team,
He sounds like us after Florida.
but like Greg Brooks and his brain tumor. He had surgery. He's okay. It's not having a leader out there hurts, and.
I mean, they were feeding Judkins the ball. 33 carries.
God.
What do
For
you?
177.
Yeah, I mean,
Jacob Daniels goes off for 414 for 4 touchdowns, no interceptions.
it's just one fumble, but like
I mean,
they have Mason Smith,
he played a lot
good
better than
defensive
Jackson
lineman.
Dart did.
Mika Wingo, good defensive lineman. Harold Perkins, good linebacker. I just don't know. Jerry Alexander needs to go to Southern Louisiana. Go back. Transfer back to Southern Louisiana. You're trash. Who else is trash? Jay Ward, you're trash. Get out of here. Matt House, get fired. Just the whole secondary just needs to rethink their life. I mean,
Andre Sam led
that was
LSU in
we said that at the
tackles.
beginning of the season. That was gonna be your problem too.
I just figured they would mature like they did last year. Last year, I don't know. Our offense got better from last year. The defense,
Regressed.
maybe Florida State. Florida State is a really good defense. Their offense isn't the greatest.
It's like they run like a 7-on-7. They just throw the ball.
Like just
I thought they brought in a bunch of like 4 and 5 stars in the transfer portal.
they did. I
LSU
mean,
did. What happened?
Denver Harris trash. Go back to Jimbo. I mean,
What happened?
LSU's wide receivers. They're good wide receivers. Malik Neighbors and Brian Thomas.
Brian Thomas went off.
He's gone off 2 weeks in a row.
8 receptions, 124.
Jaden
and 3
Daniels
tutties.
is finally comfortable in the offense. We just need to, you know the head coach for Baylor, Miranda. We need to throw him a bag again. Come back to LSU, Dave. We need you. We miss you. Matt House, this ain't working.
Maybe you should get Mel.
Who?
Mel? Michigan State?
Mel
Yeah.
Kiper.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't want him.
You don't want him?
I
Mel
want-
Tucker. Yeah.
No, I
No,
want.
I'm Mel Kiper.
I want Dave from Baylor, the head coach of Baylor.
You want Lil Dicky?
No, the guy from Baylor is the
chance.
guy that
He sees 3
had the defense in 2019
He'll get it.
with LSU, the national championship team.
He ain't coming back. I hate to say it.
And why would he stay? They're trash too.
Baylor?
Yeah,
Because is he the head coach?
he's the head coach.
Yeah, he's got the head coaching job. He's not gonna
Come back.
come back to LSU.
I mean,
as
it looks
the-
like we have Bo Pelini coaching our defense again. Even though he won a national championship at LSU, 03.
Had to throw that out there.
We need Muschamp to come back.
Which
Won a natty as well.
Speaking of, shout out. Nah, no, I'm not gonna say it.
I mean, it's
I'm not gonna say it. It's not.
and then the thing
Shout out the men boys. I'll say it. Shout out the men boys. Taking Whit Muschamp and the Baylor boys. Let's freaking go.
and like, what's
Huge dub against Baylor. Just saying.
Ole Miss's
Shout out to
defense
Cowboys.
is just as bad. It looked like a SEC, a Pac-12 game. That's what it looked like.
So my 8th grade year, we played Ensworth, and it was a high scoring game.
I was going more for like a peewee football.
I remember I got a pick, and I was celebrating the pick, and then I was talking to one of the parents afterwards, and they asked me the final score. I don't remember the final score. High scoring game. He No
You were
defense.
just dogging it.
No
out there.
defense. He was dogging the defense, even though I got a pick. That's what it was. No defense at all. Just straight offense.
Dude, it was just a bad night.
It was brutal.
Bad night. I mean, 4th ranked offense in the country.
I think it was 5. I think it was
It's 4. It's 4. It's okay. It's okay to be wrong.
fact check that.
Fact check me. Go ahead. It's 4. It's 117 and 4.
What am I even fact
You
checking?
know, college. And you know
Oh,
what's,
yeah,
The mayor of
LSU's
Yapperstown.
and you know what's also crazy is like
I thought it was supposed to be.
there's
the penalty
only
box.
133 teams they put on that list, and we're 117.
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers! Maybe
Go
they need Ed back.
I'm
dude.
telling you, if they would just
Maybe Ed Orgeron should come back.
Maybe Ed does
Maybe
need to come
that's
back.
just.
Maybe that's the difference.
Where's Eddie
Ed
at?
comes
I
back.
mean, he's won an He's won an Addy, so
Some
he's done something good. For the
Do you
program.
feel? Do you
He
feel?
said,
You feel confident with
"What
Kelly?
door you want me to go at?"
Yeah, I'm fine with him. He's not the problem. Kelly's not the problem. Matt House, these past 2 years, his first year, it started off slow. Defense was a little weak. And then towards the end of the year, the defense started looking better, and they got stronger. This year, Matt House just needs to go. He just needs to leave.
You heard it here first. Matt
It's not
House,
Kelly.
leave.
It's really not Kelly. It's if we had just a halfway decent defense. Halfway decent.
You're saying 80th. 80th.
I'm telling you, 80th. 80th would probably be undefeated or still with 1 loss. I mean, I'm telling
You got a good chance. Your only loss is probably going to be to Alabama.
like,
You
talking
play
about the
Army.
future?
Who the hell plays Army?
I mean,
Navy?
12
That triple option might give him.
12 people play
Dude,
Army
that
a
triple
year.
option might give him the work.
With
Probably.
that defense.
With that defense, it might be a high-scoring game again.
Yeah. They don't
Be
throw the
7
ball.
players with over 100 rushing yards.
It's just LSU's offense good. Just their
Defense
Bad.
I mean, Spencer
bad.
Rattler didn't even throw a touchdown.
Talking about Spencer Rattler.
Screw that guy.
There were so many FU Rattlers, FU Beamers. A lot of them for me. I
There's a
think.
lot of FU
a lot of FU Beamers for
A lot
me.
of FU
I like Shane Beamer. I really do.
That risky, fake punt.
Did it work?
Fake
Oh
punt
my
pass.
lord.
Yeah, they threw a fake punt pass
They
in the
almost-
first half.
They went back into the punt formation. They were gonna have the punter throw again, and then we called a timeout because for some reason I guess Heupel thought he came off the field. The whole defense. Beamer was going for it. He was like, "Yeah, let the punter throw again." Thankfully, we called the timeout, but that
Beamer had nothing to lose that game whatsoever.
it was definitely Beamer ball. Beamer ball was
Yeah,
moving.
Beamer was.
I like Beamer.
He knew Spencer Rattler would throw 3 picks, and so he had to make up for it elsewhere. So.
I like Beamer. I like how he's for his team. You can never
He's definitely a player's coach.
you can never hate on a coach that's for his team.
I hate that coach. Yeah,
We're
but I
cooking
mean,
with peanut
I
oil.
don't.
We're
I
cooking
don't
with
disrespect.
peanut oil. Let's go.
Oh, you got it.
I didn't know we had this game up my bed.
But
I can change it. We can go to LSU schedule.
I mean, 6 points. Just pull up the stats. 6 points.
I've been looking at stats for 30 minutes.
I mean, 27
414
and you
yards.
still lose. I mean, Logan Diggs. Our offense is on all cylinders. Quinshon Junkins, I knew he's a dog.
Judkins.
Junkins.
You get his name right.
I knew he's a dog.
But
But Jackson Dart,
Absolute dog.
I mean,
Yeah,
I heard a
99 yards.
Heisman candidate. I mean,
That's a Heisman candidate
Can you,
right
like,
there.
elaborate
Luke
on that?
Skywalker
No,
is
he's
dogging
not.
y'all's asses.
he's not even. He's not a Heisman. There
Luke Skywalker, but he's playing football.
the force is with him.
Like, go to player stats.
Isaac said they call him Darth Vader.
Go to.
I bet nobody calls him that.
I've never heard that in my
There's
life.
no way.
You
He
gotta
said, yeah,
play
they call it
stats.
Darth Vader.
You can-
I thought
you
there's
can
no
switch
shot.
I mean, just. He had
Malik
a,
Neighbors 102 receiving yards as well.
yeah, we have some wide receivers. We have some.
Yeah, I
athletes.
know.
Our tight end's good. It's just if we go to the defensive stats, I bet they don't have 10 tackles altogether. Well, I lied. There's a guy with 9.
There's a lot of tackles made.
Major Burns, go back to Georgia.
I mean, that didn't make a lot of tackles. A lot of plays were ran by.
Whit
Ole Miss.
Weeks, go back to Georgia. Zay Alexander, bye. You need to go. You can't. Dude,
That's
our,
making cuts.
I mean, I think a Pee Wee team could beat us, or make it a game at least. It's just nuts to even think.
Oh my god.
To even think that that's the product you put on the field. Matt House, you get paid $1 million a year. Saturday, I mean Monday. Well, I guess you can have Sunday off. Whatever your day off. Monday through Saturday, you have a job to coach a team, and you can't even get it prepared.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Georgia squeak by Auburn.
Dude,
That was a good.
I just don't think they're good.
They're not the number one team in the country. I'll
They
tell you.
should be.
I'll tell you who the number one team in the country is. Look, 40-14. Number 3 Texas. That's the number one team in the country right
I
now.
think it could be Michigan.
Huh?
I think it could be Michigan.
Who?
Michigan.
I think-
Michigan's the same way with Georgia though.
I mean, they're over here pub stomping people.
I just-
Yeah, they're rolling.
That's
Like
what I'm saying.
making an alt account on Call of Duty and going to play the Christmas noobs.
I think the season's chalked.
You're playing every third grader in
Yeah, I-
America.
That's what I'm saying.
I
Everybody
think-
just
I think-
got
I'm
together.
scared there's probably not going to be an SEC team in the playoff.
There probably won't be.
Probably
I mean,
won't
that's
be.
very much
There's a
valuable.
good chance
There
that's
probably
not,
won't. Unless, I mean, Georgia has the easiest schedule
But
ever.
Chase and I were talking the other day. Here's the thing, though. You have the Pac-12, right? You have 8
Oh,
teams that are ranked, right? They're all gonna beat up on each other. So let's just say,
Scroll
even
back
the
down,
best
Jack,
team has two losses, right? They're all gonna beat up on each other. So it's gonna look as like not a very good
that's
win-loss
what,
record.
I generally
Right?
think it's going to be Pac-12 is going to shoot each other.
Like-
but
Like let's say Michigan and goes undefeated. Ohio State, has one loss. Well, those two are probably gonna get in, especially the Pac-12 has like 2 losses. Like the best team, say Washington or USC, Oregon, whoever you want to call it, right? But if we're talking like Georgia, yeah, I mean they ain't the best team.
they're not.
No.
They're not. But like we've said this religiously, it's Georgia's season to lose. If they go out and they stay undefeated, they're going to be in the playoffs. I just don't see them consistently. I generally think
Hey,
this
pull up Georgia's schedule.
this Kentucky
They're
game
not,
this
they're not
weekend.
beating Texas.
This Kentucky game this weekend is going to be a
Huge.
dogfight. Because
in Athens, too, yeah.
Kentucky's receivers, dogs. Their defense looked phenomenal this weekend. Like it's not going to be an easy game for Georgia.
No, they've got Florida. And Florida's a fraud. They've got Missouri.
Missouri, Ole Miss.
Ole
That
Miss.
Ole Miss could be a freaking.
Yeah. Rounded off with Georgia Tech.
They always do.
I mean, it's horrible.
But that's their last game of the season is always Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I
That's
mean, that's just like
you can't hate
when's
on
the
it
last
for the
time
Georgia
Georgia
Tech
Tech won against them.
I don't know.
a couple years ago.
But like-
2000 and
dude, like
It was in
six.
it was in like the 2015.
Dude,
area,
5
yes.
years old.
Like
if
2015.
also there's I don't know if y'all saw this. This was a wild tweet, but this honestly could play out like I think it was CBS Sports was saying that Kentucky and Missouri could be a quote unquote playoff game if they stay undefeated going into each other.
Yeah.
That's telling you something, dude.
Yeah, it's valid.
That's a wild take, but those two teams are looking freaking good.
Kentucky's all right. They're good.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Georgia came out there and just whooped their ass.
If that's the case, that would be great.
Yeah, but the thing is like you would have thought that against Auburn this last weekend. That didn't happen.
They
Like,
haven't played a single ranked
I mean,
team.
not all SEC teams are good, but
Look at the Auburn
know.
stats. Who do they have? Who's their quarterback?
Peyton Thorne.
Who are you?
He
Sir?
threw for
82
82
yards.
yards, and they lost by
Yikes.
7.
That's
and he's
wild.
their leading rusher too.
I mean, I've never been an Auburn fan in my life. People actually have fans?
Yeah, I met a
Shout
couple.
out Grayson Jones.
Go
I got two at
Go
work.
to Auburn's defense. Are they stout? They might be stout. They got an INT.
Consistent.
They got an INT. No sacks though. it
2
looks like?
INTs, right?
Yeah, no
Or am I
sacks.
tripping?
So that Georgia offensive line
no
solid.
one pick.
Carson Beck's horrible.
They both threw an interception.
I will say their biggest receiver, that's Ladd McConkey, has been hurt the whole year. Now, if Ladd comes back, that might be a game changer right there.
He's back.
Is he?
4 for.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I didn't realize he played this
This
week.
is his first game back.
I mean, 4:30.
Screw Brock Bowers.
He played.
You mean
8
that
for
dog?
157.
That dog that they let off the leashes? Whoever, dude, listen. I want to see his mother because she has to be a big lady to create that beast.
When the dad just yoked.
Travis Kelce and Gronk had a child. This is just
He's
horrible.
he's as
No,
big
they're
as
the
Gronk.
easiest-
There's no way they get away with making a schedule like this.
The schedules are made like 3 years in advance too.
I don't give
Yeah.
a rat's ass. They gotta make 15 years from
UT
now.
Martin,
gonna have-
Ball State, UAB.
Ball State? I didn't know that place was real. I
Tennessee
just remember
played 'em,
going
like,
to
2
them on
years ago.
NCAA football
UAB.
14
I
and
think
winning
we
a
played
natty
this
with
year.
them.
Did you? Or last year?
No, it was last year. We
Y'all played
played
them last year.
Yeah.
Because remember they did the flea flicker bullshit to y'all?
Realistically though, dude, this.
I mean, Pedophilia State might win it all. Who knows?
Penn State's looking like. We're not. I don't want to get too much in the rankings because I'm pretty pissed off.
This number 23 is wild.
Number 22 is wild, in my opinion. We were talking about that. Matt brought this.
South
Was it
Carolina.
last?
There's SEC bias. I agree.
Well, was it last week?
Oh,
I
they're
don't
on
know
the
what
list.
week it was. This last or the
Carolina
week
dropped.
before that?
Matt said
horrible.
that this is the first
2
year
and
where
3.
teams are winning and they're dropping spots. Like,
I think they're looking at quality wins.
and quality losses.
Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, then Georgia shouldn't be there, right? Maybe
they're getting 30
neither should be Michigan, Texas, Ohio State, and Florida State would be moved up if that's the case.
I mean, they-
then.
Barely beat
quality
South
wins.
Carolina by 10.
I think they're
Barely
giving
beat
Georgia the
Auburn.
benefit of doubt just because they're back to back.
Yeah.
They let
and-
UAB
Sure,
score
sure.
21.
That's valid. That's
Yeah,
valid until they
so-
lose, 100%.
Yeah, kind of.
100%.
I would. That's how I'd do it. You've won 2 years in a row. You're number one until you lose, pal.
Look at Washington finally moving up a little bit, dude.
Michael Penix.
Freaking A. Oh, I guess they did
Leads,
move up.
leads
They
the
did move
nation
up. No,
in
it's-
passing yards.
they didn't move up. I lied. I thought they were 8th originally, and they're still 7th. Like, I don't.
I can
No,
see
they were
Ohio
6.
State and Michigan making it again. Both of them.
Oh, no, they stayed
I
there.
can
I'm
well,
looking at Penn State.
Maryland's undefeated going in against Ohio State.
I'm not worried about
Yeah, it
Maryland.
was the big house. And
I think two of his little brother can do something.
Ohio.
You never know. At this rate, this season's so crazy. You never know.
Yeah.
USC. They're gonna be USC.
This just killed.
Notre Dame. Notre Dame's a good team. Bama's 4-1. Surprisingly. I mean,
Let's
they
say-
did their job against State.
Let's say Bama wins out and wins the SEC. Do you put them up?
Who, Bama?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, they win out the rest of the season. They win the whole SEC. They played the East, and then they're
You put 'em in
11-1.
I guess
Do you put them in the championship?
The playoff?
Yeah, playoffs.
Yeah.
You
Why
think?
was it even a question? What do you mean you think? Yeah.
There's,
What do you
I
mean you
just-
think?
I just asked.
Truly, I'm not just calling you stupid, but like,
No, yeah.
like, why their one loss is Texas. If Texas was the Big 12, well, your one loss is to another conference championship was Power 5. Yeah, no, there's never been an SEC team that win the SEC and not make the playoffs. So it's like, yeah,
there's-
you have to put them in.
there's CFP's
You have-
SEC team right
you
there.
have to, you have to put them. It's not even biased. I mean, they won technically by record the hardest conference in the country.
Yeah.
I mean, the last 20 years, who's won the most national championships? An SEC team. Now it's been sprinkled between like 3 teams, 4 teams. Fair, but Florida, LSU, Bama, Georgia, is that all of them
You're talking about winning what?
in the last 20 years?
Yeah.
Right, I would think. Yeah.
Georgia, LSU.
Florida's won
Florida-
2 in
Florida.
20 years. Georgia's won 2. LSU's won 2. Alabama's won basically all of them.
Look at Louisville sneaking in finally. Let's go. Show respect to Louisville too. I love Louisville, dude. I really do.
Who did they play? Oh, they played NC State.
You can love us because we ain't doing it. I ain't loving them.
I'll love them for you. How about that?
The ACC,
Kentucky
Miami might
jumping
be Florida
straight
State.
to
Who
20.
knows?
Yeah,
I mean,
dude, that's what I'm saying.
What did they have before?
And this
They
is
weren't
this is
ranked.
going to show you that NIL is playing.
you know, honestly, since LSU has 2 losses, I'm hoping everybody lose. I hope LSU lose. I hope all 25 of the teams lose. Even if like when Penn State and Oregon play each other, I mean Washington and Oregon, excuse me, play each other, they both lose. They both just walk out with the loss. I don't care
Tie.
anymore. I hope there's chaos. I just want chaos.
I think there's.
You just
a
want to
good
wreak
chance-
havoc.
Yeah, just wreak
Just
havoc on
run
this world.
overtime until the sun comes up.
Yep.
I think they're.
Even if you win, it's a loss.
Yep.
Loss.
Back 7-string quarterback is playing.
Yeah. I hope Ole Miss loses to
They're
Arkansas.
picking a guy out of the stand.
The O line is just a bunch of running backs.
They're gonna call the guy that's calling plays in the Tennessee
Yeah.
game.
I hope
got a
get,
headset.
get that man a headset, bro.
They just need to they need to just everybody lose.
Everybody. This might be a. I don't think there's gonna be a. Wait,
When's
what's
the
it
12
last?
team come next year or the next
It's
one?
next year.
Next year.
That's just gonna get real.
It's gonna be crazy.
Well, that means
You know, I'm. This is. I think we said this at the beginning of the year with Ian. I love NIL now. I love it, dude.
Definitely adds. a
Teams
little
are getting more
spice.
competitive now. This is great. This is freaking great for the brand.
Yeah,
Oh,
you should create a presentation to Dabo Sweeney to tell him how great NIL
NIL
is.
is.
Because he pulled nobody
You were
out of that
at the
transport.
Florida State Clemson game.
Florida
dude.
State Clemson game. That was a great environment. Not as great as Neyland. Side note, not as great as Neyland. However, it was a great environment for a noon game. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun to go.
I saw. I didn't
I
realize.
mean, it's free agency with NIL.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
It is.
That's what it is.
I love it, dude. I freaking love it.
It's gonna hurt. The only thing that's gonna hurt is the high school kids.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
It's gonna hurt the high school kids a lot.
Because, like, if you think about it, why would you go give scholarships now to 4 and 5 star kids when you can go to somebody else who's, pretty reputable and then pull them out in the portal, right? And give them scholarships.
And
I mean, what are your...
And get somebody in your town to give them an NIL deal like a Lamborghini dealership,
Exactly.
Well, we were.
Which is that's the only bad thing about NIL. It hurts.
I didn't think about it like that.
It hurts
Yeah.
It hurts. I mean, we're all high school athletes. It hurts the kids.
Well, there was
In reality, it's
You don't look as
there's a
hard
low percentage you make it to college.
because you can
It's
just
getting lower.
offer
Yeah.
a big sum instead of going and finding people.
Yeah, because I mean, a lot of people are now going. To even more reason to go into JUCO, into D2 ball, D3 ball, NIAI, whatever you want to.
But
Look.
you're also, you could look at it this way, is you can go to any college football game around here, and it's going to probably be a knockdown, drag-out game because
Yeah.
of talent coming out of high school.
Mhm.
You go watch a UTC game, you're going to find some dogs.
Yeah, there's dogs on all levels. But it hurts the high school kids a lot. I feel bad
Yeah.
for them.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
like those.
sorry about
No,
that.
you're fine. Go.
Well, I was talking to one of my, I don't remember who it was, but like it's getting to the point where like high school kids are transferring schools now.
Yeah, they
like
have
you got
to.
that kid from Red Bank transfer to Oakland.
Yeah.
I mean, he made a huge like commitment graphic.
Yeah.
I mean, that's becoming a huge thing now too. Kids leaving. I mean, I'm not.
Well,
Gonna,
you-
It was
I'm
like
not gonna
that-
say there's
it was
not
like that in high school basketball. Everybody
Yeah.
going to Hamilton Heights.
yeah.
It's.
Like,
I think it's
there's
also
kids
like
from
for
Russia,
brands.
Kids from East Hamilton just leaving.
Because like
I was like, okay.
if you look at Oakland, you look at Red Bank. If you put up the stats, say you're a 5-star, and you put up the stats at Red Bank,
Oakland.
and you put stats at Red Bank, you're still gonna get recruited at Red Bank. But since there's NIL now, Oakland has a bigger name in the
Yeah.
state, and that recruiters know of Oakland in the state because in Murfreesboro, the chances of you getting a better deal at the end of the day
Is that
is financially
at Oakland?
at Oakland. Yeah.
Which I get that.
Which
and
sucks.
I'm not saying Red Bank's been a pretty good program the past couple of years too. I'm
Yeah,
not,
they
not,
have,
Not putting
yeah.
them down,
but
but
talk to him, boys. Back to
talk
pick'ems.
to me, baby.
All right, back to pick'ems, folks.
Give them a quick update.
We don't need a quick update. We don't need a quick
Pause. Okay.
update. We don't need.
8-2. I went 8-2.
Matt went 8-2. Jackson went 6-4. Your boy went 4-6. Will went 6-4.
Yeah, who's in first place again?
Papa.
Jackson.
What's your record? Oh, I'm telling that cheek.
You're lucky.
Oh, I'm getting on that. You're lucky LSU didn't win. I was going
I'm going with
behind.
my instinct this week.
Oh, don't worry, I'm picking
All
the
right,
favorite.
all right. We got an all SEC lineup pretty much this week, just because there's really nothing special.
The first game, no one cares about. LSU versus Mizzou. I'm going with my Tigers. I don't need to say anything else.
Which one?
Which one?
They're both Tigers.
They're both Tigers.
The real
Go
Tigers.
Tigers or
the
Go
real
Tigers?
Tigers.
The real Tigers or the Mizzou Tigers?
No, the Bayou Bengals.
Here's the deal. My gut wants me to say Mizzou, but I feel like this is a bounce back week for LSU. But you know what they say? You always go with your gut first. So I'm going Mizzou.
Oh
I'm
god.
going Mizzou.
Let's just pick all the same ones Matt picks. So we get the same score, no matter what.
That's frick. And then y'all all go like 0-10.
I'm actually gonna go with the Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
You got something cooking there,
You're
Will?
not any faster out of 5.
3, 2, 1, go. That's not how it works. 3, 2, 1, go.
LSU.
Ooh, Chase is the
Damn, I'm
only
alone
one.
again?
Time to go 4-6 again.
I'm having fun out here.
Texas versus Oklahoma, the
Okay.
Red River rivalry.
Wait, we
That
need
one
to get Drew in on this too. Drew,
Yeah, my
who we
bad.
got?
Yes, picks. I'm going Mizzou Tigers.
Guess picks.
Oh,
I'm
God.
going
Come on,
Mizzou.
come
Guess picks.
That's
My bad. I'm
nuts.
sorry, Drew. Forgive me, sir.
Yeah.
Um,
Anyways.
and then if we have another, we need to keep his score. And so when the next guest comes, and they pick, we'll say Drew was a better guest picker than the other guest
I
picker,
like that.
or he was
I
the
like-
worst guest
I
picker
like that. It's okay.
than the other
it's
guest
okay.
picker.
It's okay.
I'm going with them.
Drew could be like Lee Corso for us.
Lee Corso?
Just comes in every now and then.
Yeah.
Give me Hook'em.
You could be like
Matt's
extra
going
senile.
hook 'em too.
Why, why wouldn't I? I said they're gonna
We need
win.
you like a dang
They're probably
fat
gonna
kid.
40
Oh.
piece them.
My dumb.
Hey, Will.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1, go. Don't think, just pick.
Go Longhorns.
Horns up.
Let's go. Full slate of Texas.
Georgia versus Kentucky. SEC East matchup. 5-0, 5-0. Who will prevail? Will it be the Cats or will it be some dogs?
Mickey cats.
Hey, I'm going to ride with Kentucky till they lose. I'm riding with the Cats, dude.
You know where I'm going.
He's going with the Dogs.
How about them dogs?
Give me the cats.
Let's go.
I can't go against them again. There's no way.
Uh-huh.
Devin Leary's not dead.
I was gonna go with them last week. Didn't. I went with the Geetas.
What would you get?
It's kitty season.
Meow.
Yeah, pick them. Everybody pick
Kitty
Kentucky,
season.
please.
We're
please.
in there like swimwear.
I'm riding with them dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, boo, boo.
I'm riding with them dogs. They at home.
2 people have sense.
Give me Arkansas.
I know Matt's not going with old Pistons.
No, no.
Give Will Arkansas.
Who's home that game?
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss is home.
Don't say Hemingway Stadium, some electric playing field.
I'm
Ole
going
Miss.
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss. They're
There's
home.
60,000 of them. That's like UTC Stadium fresh in the field.
Chase, round it off, son. Do it.
I'm
Come
going
on.
Woo Pig, dude.
Ooh,
Oh,
pig.
Woo,
God,
pig.
this guy's a loser.
At this point, I'm having fun. You know
I
what?
think
It's about having
Arkansas is
fun.
going to win by a lot.
I think you're wrong.
A&M versus Bama, the grudge match between Jimbo and Nicholas.
I think I'm
give me
going
the
Bama because A&M starting quarterback's hurt. I'm gonna go Bama.
You don't trust the lefty gun?
I don't.
Bama.
Max Johnson?
I don't.
He
I
doesn't
don't
Who's
know.
got Bama?
I got Bama.
Drew 3? That's not the right thing.
This is like his 5th grade Xbox Live name.
Drew 3.
Give me Alabama.
Clean slate for Bama. I will.
Will has it chose.
Choose. Well, you got to choose.
He has not chosen.
3, 2, 1, go.
It.
What's the spread?
Oh my God.
Give me money, Manziel.
Bama.
Ah, you weasel.
We gotta have some
Spread
type
for
of
that.
controversy.
Alabama
I think it's gonna be.
minus 2.5.
Wow. Really?
Yeah,
They're favorites.
they're favorites.
Yeah, but only by 2.5.
College Station. Yeah.
It's because they don't think their offense can produce.
I think it's.
Notre
if your
Dame.
defense is.
Hey, take me off there. Put me on
Their
Texas.
defense is dogs. That is,
Oh,
the
Will,
reason why it's like
Texas
that is because their
A&M.
offense
Texas
doesn't produce that
A&M
well.
pushes 445 yards a game.
Did Will switch up on us?
443.
Yes.
Will went with the
He went
A&M.
with an A.
Notre Dame?
I'm riding with Sam Hartman.
Let's hear it. You
Give me
2
Rudy.
cards. Throw your L's up.
Me, I ain't throwing no.
Oh,
L's.
yeah. Give me.
I'm throwing them good old Irish boys.
I'm throwing them Dukes up. Give me them Fine Irish.
Shout out Jack Harlow. Shout out them Louisville boys. Shout out Bryson Tiller. Come on now. They're national champions of basketball. I don't care if that wing got vacated. They're still my national champs. Come on, Cards. Sorry, I just got amped up right there.
Who
Will.
we got?
Give me Rudy.
Notre Dame. Notre Dame. You meant that
Notre Dame.
uncultured swine.
My brain is still spinning.
You know, okay, this is off topic. You know this man's never watched The Christmas Story?
He's uncultured.
You're lying.
You told me you
Literally
never,
have like 3 Christmas stories here. I've never watched it all the way through.
Oh, that's
You-
fair enough.
you gotta sit there
It's
and
not that great.
clean
You
it.
understand that my father watches it over and over and over and over and over again Christmas Eve. Comes on 9 o'clock in the morning, he watches it till 9 o'clock at night. I swear to God.
That's a great. That sounds
With
like a
his-
great-
Where's
with-
that damn lamp at?
He took it away.
There used to be the leg lamp.
It's right there behind the TV.
Yeah.
Okay, look, I don't need to
He
watch
went
much-
to the house the movie was filmed at.
That's dedication.
That is.
Look, I would love to be able to watch Christmas Eve on Christmas Eve. I usually work Christmas Eve.
That's so fun.
Poor baby. Come on. UCF or Kansas.
We get that holiday pay.
The holiday.
UCF versus Kansas.
You're not working this Christmas Eve. It's on a Sunday.
Talk to me now.
That's sweet.
Talk to me now. What is
You're welcome.
it? UCF versus.
I did not know that.
UCF has
You're
a claimed
Jayhawks.
national championship.
Under what's the name? Scott Ice or
Scott. Whoa.
Scott Frost.
Scott
Jeez
Frost. Scott
Louise.
Ice.
Scott Isis. Dang.
Dog.
Yeah, Frost.
I'm gonna go the Knights. Give me the Knights.
God,
I think they're a better team than they show.
Yeah,
They
he's
gave up.
going 4-6 again.
I'm gonna go 10-0 this week.
What do you think, Drew?
I'm gonna go with them fighting Jayhawks.
Yes, sir.
What about you, Will?
Just because I used to play that college basketball game, give me the Kansas.
UCF versus Kansas.
That's what we're talking about.
I think UCF's a better team, but I believe in the Jayhawks to go 5-1. Give me the Jayhawks.
Y'all are doubting me, dude. Jeez.
Child destroying.
All right, we gotta. This one's personal. The Raiders versus the Cox. Jacksonville State versus Middle Tennessee State.
Bunch of states.
Bunch of states.
I'm riding with the Cox too.
You know who I'm going with. Give me them red. Give me them white. Give me them Cox.
You know, my
Give me
dad
that
played
cock.
played college football for MTSU. 3 weeks and quit.
But he was on the team.
He was on the team.
But then he became a doctor.
He became a doctor.
He delivers babies now.
He graduated from
Yeah.
MTSU. That's his alma mater.
Catches
So,
them when they come out
He
the
picked
Long story
MTSU to
short.
beat Michigan State in March Madness that year. I'm gonna go.
'Cause of Reggie.
I'm gonna go Blue Raiders. Reggie Upshaw.
Shout out to Reggie.
Chat Town boy.
Give me the Cox.
Yeah, give him to me.
Dude,
Reggie,
what is
give him to
going
me,
on?
Reggie.
Y'all just doubt me this week. Y'all just doubt me.
Listen, like Jordan Belfort said, bring him
I've
to
been
me
getting
young,
very-
bring him to me hungry, and I'll make them rich. Give me them cocks.
Flow Rider.
That's exactly what he
versus
said.
Vandy.
That's as a poop bowl. I don't know.
I think Mr. Napier has earned his next year's vacations pay. Give me Florida.
Yeah, give me Florida as well. Vandy.
It's just horrible. Shout out Trey Herndon though.
I'm gonna go Florida. on this
Vandy
one,
couldn't
too.
row a boat.
Gently
They
down
could make
Notre
some
Dame.
doctors though.
Drew, pick Vandy. You got it.
I think he got the football thing.
I'm going with them
They got
Gators. Them nerds need to stick to the classroom.
Remember when you said you wanted Florida to
unfortunately.
lose every game? Now you want them to win?
Who?
You did.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to at least win one game this week.
I think Vandy might pull it out.
Shut the hell up.
Come on now. Change it.
So then you,
I'm convinced
then you
they're
pick
like-
Vanderbilt.
I'm not
I'm
stupid.
convinced
Exactly.
they have enough roster spots to fill.
Wazoo, Pac-12, undefeated, ranked 13th in the
Be a
country,
big Crimson you know, Washington
versus
State.
Chip Kelly and the Bruins out of Los Angeles. What do you think here, Chase? Who do you want? Who do you think?
I'm
Who
gonna
you
go
digging?
Washington State.
Wazoo, okay.
I'm
Will-
also going with the Wash.
Matt, you go.
I'm going with them Bruins in the upset. I think Latu, the best edge rusher in the country, is gonna get 5 sacks.
He's gonna get active.
Get active.
Active this
He's gonna be rogue. So
You
rogue.
working this weekend?
No, I'm not.
You're gonna be able to watch some football this weekend?
If the game's at 12:00, if LSU loses by 3,
Hey,
I might be going to get
Hey, you want to come watch the game with me at work?
an orange jumpsuit and a mat and go and lay down with my fellas.
Drew, what are you thinking here?
Hey, the shorties can wait.
Yeah, sometimes they're calling you gotta pick up, you know what
That's
I mean?
how you call
you know what I'm saying? Give me the good old Washington State.
Well, who we got?
Chip Kelly does not have a good team as he did last year, that's for sure. Still a good coach, good program.
I'm going UCLA just because I remember holding that speaker on my shoulder when they beat LSU in the cabin.
It's always when LSU loses. That's when you know. That's if you're not being,
praying on their downfall.
if you're not hated, you're not doing.
Against Tennessee.
Hey, was I wrong? They didn't win a national championship nor SEC
All right.
championship.
What do we think about the top 4 playoffs now? Now,
Oh yeah, trust me. Yeah, LSU's not making it. I think I'm with my inner self is saying that Nicholas Saban will not make it either. I think it's gonna be Georgia's gonna go undefeated. They're going 12-0. Hate to say it, call me crazy. I know you Tennessee fans are praying for that one game in Neyland. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Hey, did y'all watch the Bussin' Bowl?
No.
I did not watch the Western Bowl. That was a poop show.
Yeah. I think
I just watched the Bussin' with the Boys episode. They made that big trophy.
Oh yeah, the button. Yeah.
so. You see that number 1 spot? Georgia's gonna stay there. Michigan's gonna stay there. Texas is gonna stay there. It's really up to the ACC champion if they come out, or Ohio State with 1 loss to Michigan.
I think in no particular
Sometimes you just
order.
gotta wet your whistle.
No particular order. I'm gonna go
I don't even know what that means.
Georgia, Michigan, Texas,
You wet with all kinds of stuff.
Washington.
It's not bad. Just depends
Sure.
how. I think the Pac-12 will just shoot each other. I feel like SEC did it for a long time.
I'm going with Washington.
You're riding with Huskies now.
Washington to replace Ohio State.
Heck, you never know.
Who's
Them Rebs might pull something out of their butts.
okay?
Jackson Dart's winning that.
Okay.
Heisman.
They're dildo.
Who is y'all's pick for the Heisman?
Michael Penix.
You said Jackson Dart earlier.
Just go to
It's
ESPN.
obviously
Go to
him.
ESPN. Go back to ESPN. They have a really good one. Go to ESPN.
I'm riding with Michael Penix.
They have a
hard.
really good thing to show about their candidate tracker, and Michael Penix is number 1. I looked at it today. See,
Look at Penix, dude. Come on, baby.
Michael Penix is number 1. Who is Ward? Who are you?
I'm trying to find who the heck this guy is.
Go. He's level 5, so go all the way to the bottom.
Bo Nix is 3?
Yeah.
That's who I'm
What?
riding with. My boy Bo Nix.
Washington, Cam Ward from Washington State. I didn't realize
Wow.
it was him.
He's-
That's it. I mean, I can see why he's
They're
in the
forgetting
running.
a quarterback though.
Which quarterback are you thinking?
Jaden Daniels.
You're on crack if you think that.
If they're 5-0, he's worthy of it. If they were,
Well, they're 3-2, so
Yeah.
Shout out Michael.
he's
Penix.
still a top 10 quarterback. in the
I
country.
think Michael Penix. I think I'm sorry. I'm riding with Washington so hard right now. Until they lose, I'm gonna ride with them. They're the best team college football. I've said it before. I've said it weeks before. The receiving core dogs. Michael Penix dog. Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Remember the last time Washington played in the playoff?
That was also what 10 years ago.
2016.
No, it
Close
wasn't,
enough?
it wasn't 10 years ago.
2016.
2016, yeah.
Close to 10 years.
They got smacked by Bama.
That was
They
also a
got
different. That was a different Bama team.
They had Buda Baker on that team. They had. It's the only one that really matters is Buda Baker out of Arizona Cardinals. I think Williams has a good shot to win it back to back. I think he's just
I
getting
think he's the best player in the country.
It's gonna be-
it's not even close.
Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a dog.
Yeah.
I think he's just getting.
Don't forget Brock Bowers and Marvin Harrison. Obviously dogs too, but
Yeah.
Caleb Williams is just so special.
I
on the
think he's
field.
just getting a lot of flack just because he won it, and they want him to like do better than what he did last year.
You can't really
And Michael Penix is like doing better than what he did last year, so he's getting more love.
That could be the
Sure.
same thing as like the Johnny Manziel scenario, wouldn't it?
What do you mean?
That he won it his freshman year,
Mhm.
wouldn't it? And then he came back and couldn't do what he did then.
Yeah, you just looked in a different spotlight just because you've already won it. They want you to beat the stats that were just as what
Share
won you the
the love.
Heisman.
Share the love.
Share the love. Well, I tried to share the love, didn't work. Tried to share the love 55 times. Only got 49 of them back.
This is a side note, but did you bring your granddaddy's T-shirt? That baby is pressed.
It's a white tee.
Playing my
This
team.
is a white tee.
I
It's
think.
like I don't get the Gucci flip flops
What
on.
week does USC play Washington?
That's coming up here. They have a tough slate their last 6 games.
Washington?
No,
Or
USC
USC,
because
yeah,
they have Oregon, they have Washington.
The Utes.
Yeah, they got the Utes at some
I
point
think,
in
I
there.
think
They got
Utah
tough
Cam
sledding.
Rising's going to be a different team too.
Week 10.
Where's that at? USC? Oh, it's
That's going to be that will be I think the deciding
I
factor who
guarantee
wins the
there's.
Heisman.
I guarantee they're still 7-9 by that week.
7?
I think they're both 7-9 right.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it, dude. At this point,
Because the
For
people
sure.
ahead of them are not going to lose probably.
for sure.
Ah,
Well, Ohio State still has to play coming up Michigan and Penn State. They're going to lose one of those two, if not both.
This is gonna be, I don't think Penn State.
So they'll bounce out. So people will move up.
I think they'll beat Penn State. Ohio State will.
Or the big house, yeah.
And I think
For sure.
Ohio State's only loss is either is this game in Michigan. I think I
It's
like
going to be at Michigan.
I like Franklin, but I just feel like he's kind of like Jimbo. You've had all the talent a lot of the years, but you can never get it done.
yeah.
Yeah, but they finally got their quarterback in Drew Aller.
What about Trey Swarley?
No.
Throw it on that
Yeah.
dime. That's funny. Well, I think that's all we got.
Yeah,
this week.
it's been. I'm sorry,
It's
I
been a
came with a bad vibe for a good reason, but
I mean, I came with the good vibes after loss against Florida.
it's just
It's
it's just rougher when you have a friend named Ballsack text you at like 4 a.m. and you're still at work.
Was he blowing up your phone?
He tried. I said, if you text me one more time, I'll block you and never talk to you again. He said he was sorry. Because guess what he is? Put the call insert. That's one sorry. He's just sorry. I don't know.
That's a dude we need to get on as a guest.
we
star.
need to get Cole on for sure, dude.
Oh,
Isaac on here too, though.
Hey, we need to get them together.
Cole and Isaac.
We should have had him on today.
God,
That
was
was
been clutch.
that was bad production by
the
whoever's
thing
doing
is-
the producing here.
Let's cut it. Yeah, that's.
You scored 197 points, Jack? What? Who's on your team?
Some dogs.
Oh, Nico Collins.
Some young men that want to play football.
Dude, Puka. Is that week 1?
This
I
is week
had 2
now.
guys on
No,
my
this
team
is
that scored
now.
0.
Puka went off again. Stephon!
And they played.
Y'all
They were
would
in
be
the
in
game.
trouble if
No
I had a
way.
running back worth a fuck.
I had one we got negative one.
I got a couple.
It would have been better if they just
You're
didn't
also
play.
1-3.
Just take it out.
just
That
stay
team's
at
got
home.
bad juju. I don't need to be a part of that.
Dude, the team is not even a bad team on paper. You look at my
Get my
team
boy
and you'd
the
be like,
ball.
damn, that's a solid team. They're just not producing.
Shout out Nico Collins. Guy's a dog.
Someone needs to get my boy the ball.
Yeah. All right, fellas.
All right, yeah.
I'm going home.
Well, my name's Chase Roberts.
Matthew Linden.
Will Campbell.
Jackson Stone.
And your honor, yes, Drew
Drew
Holloway.
Holloway.
Hey, y'all slide in them DMs,
Thanks
please.
for
course.
checking us out.
We're
this
also
week.
coming out with hats.
We're coming out with hats officially.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Slow down.